Hello, GovCon winners, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all around what only 1.23% of those in this GovCon world know about. And I'm gonna give you a hint. It involves PIEE. Not that kind of pie though, but it involves PIEE. What most government contractors are very unaware of is the Procurement Integrated Enterprise Environment System. Some may refer to it as Wide Area Workflow or WAFA or something of that sort, but get this. This system is now being used for you, all my amazing GovCon winners, to upload your proposal. So instead of going through SAM or Unison or maybe back and forth via email with a point of contact, there are DoD, Department of Defense agencies, asking you, all my amazing GovCon people, to upload in this system. So guess what? What if you're not in the system? How are you going to upload? So I'm going to walk you through this so you are ahead of the curve. This is an active opportunity with the Navy. Looks pretty standard. It's on sam.gov, total business set aside. There's a description here. I always like to click hide changes, view changes. It's a great Kizzy tip to make sure that you don't miss anything. But there's something that stands out. Do you notice it? Do you notice it at all? Quotes shall be uploaded to PIEE. I know, what the heck? So apparently about 6 months ago, the federal government started using this PIEE system in lieu of email and other options for us in industry to upload quotes and proposals. So this is a system you need to register for. You will need your UEI, tax ID, email, all of that, and your cage code. Super important. If you have multiple firms, you're going to need to register all of them. So you need to go to this website. The link will be in the comments so you can register, because if you run into an opportunity like this, where they're asking you to go into PIEE, and you're like, I was thinking Apple, you're not going to be able to bid on anything. You're going to miss out on potentially millions of dollars because you aren't in the PIEE system. You're not there. So in this system, in addition to responding to opportunities, there's a whole payment portal here, wide area workflow. This is an area that the Department of Defense uses over and over and over again in order to pay you through ACH. If they use a credit card, chances are you're not going to go through here. Also, there's a ton of web-based training, but look at this. This stresses me out. I mean, no disrespect, but this is stressful. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here, but there is training. And the other thing is they do have a hotline that you can locate here, and they're super, super helpful. But you also have me. That's why I love making these videos, because this stuff is all over the place. And at a moment's notice, bam, something new has happened and then no one's really talking about. So this section under vendor registration, little tongue tied there, goes through what you need to do to set up your account. This is very important. You may also be asked to set up a 6-digit PIN. Please save it in something like a Dashlane or wherever you're most comfortable, but you're going to need this information. So here's another tip for you. When you get to the point where you're actually in this system, you're going to want to make sure you're only logged in once. If they detect that you've shared your username and password and there's multiple people logged in, you're going to run into issues. And this system is super sensitive. It will lock you out. You're going to have to call them. They're going to ask for your security words, all of those things, your security answers. So please be super careful with this PIEE system. This is not your average PIEE, y'all. It's not. So in this main area, you're then going to go to administration, user and role management, search by role. You're going to type solicitation, and you're going to want to make sure you are proposal manager, solicitation manager. So you're going to select those roles and make sure that they're active, okay? Once you do that, I can't walk you through all of it because I'm already active, so don't come for me. Please don't come for me. Once you start that process, it's going to ask you to pull down your cage code. And once you do that, you're going to need to call PIEE to make sure that they validate those new credentials that you have added. I know. You're like, what? Yeah. Do you want to miss out on millions because you didn't want to go into a system, because you didn't want to call someone? I mean, maybe that's you. That is not me. I'm not going to miss out on millions because of that. They're super, super nice, but you need to do these steps. You must go to the website. You must register. You then must add those roles, those solicitation roles, to your user ID. You can add other people in your company as other users. So if they need to submit invoices or you want them to upload a response to something like this, it's the Navy opportunity I just showed you. By all means, you can do that, but it's super important that you do that. So then what'll happen is when you have that feature, I'll show you what you're able to do. You're going to be able to verify that you have done everything that you need to do. Okay, so remember, you're going to need to call them to let them know that you added it. They're also going to probably instruct you to log out and log back in again. That's going to trigger everything. So I just want to show you. I'm going to type in the solicitation number. You can see it's been there. And then you see the information here. You can copy and paste the link to go directly here. There's an opportunity at the bottom to download the attachments. There's been a couple of amendments. You can see that there's a new amendment here that they just released. You can download all of these. It's really simple. It's very important to do. So you can see that they changed the period of performance, provided an updated performance work statement, and then they answered different questions that industry had. So what you're going to need to do, my amazing GovCon winners, is for something like this, you literally go through every single one of these attachments to get an idea of where all this information is, because so far I don't see the Q&A. Maybe it's rolled up in that longer PDF, but this again is part of the process. If you want to win profitable contracts, which I know that you want to do, this is what you have to do, okay? So going back here, you notice there's two tabs. Solicitation provides all the solicitation information that you need and the amendments. Then you see offer. This is when you know that everything is here, that all of the steps that you followed have then triggered, giving you the ability to upload a response to an opportunity such as this. So here under offer, they're going to ask for the cage code. That's why it's super important. This is the cage code to my flagship company, K Parks Consulting, and you're going to upload your files. Here's some amazing tips that, again, only 1.23% of those in GovCon even are aware of this. And here they are. Number one, anytime you upload attachments in this system, you must use very short naming system, super short naming system, like response, something short. Don't put underscores and dashes and dates. The system hates it. The second thing is the system is super sensitive. So let's say you upload your file and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I uploaded the wrong one. I need to fix it. You're not going to be able to. You're not. You're now going to have to go through all these steps. You're going to have to call them on the phone. You may have to do an amendment and send a new document and explain, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Please review this one, not that one. So please, when you go to upload, you are uploading your final documents. That's it. You don't want to be that person asking for forgiveness, because then they're going to remember, oh gosh, this person can't even use the PIEE system. They're not going to like that. Okay. So it's super, super important. Also, when you're in there, you're just going to want to make sure you get confirmation, because you basically get one shot. That is it. That is it. But this is the wave. I foresee more and more and more and more Department of Defense agencies will start using this approach, and let me tell you why. Because most people won't go through this process. Many of you, even my amazing GovCon winners, you know I love y'all so much, but are you really gonna go through this process? I don't know. Just by them asking you to go to PIEE narrows the competition. So all of you that are like, that's right, I got it, I'm going in PIEE, I love PIEE, I don't care what kind of PIEE, I'm in it. You're gonna continue winning because you're a GovCon winner. To all my amazing GovCon winners, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment below, and don't forget, everything is possible. Take care.